Hello, this video is the Back to School PowerPoint brought to you by the brilliant yet balding people at Daniels Incorporated, and I don't know who that guy is. Might be your son or daughter's teacher. This is Mr. Daniels here. I teach 7th grade language arts for the blue team, and this video is for all parents who are not able to make it to Back to School night, but wanted to get a little glimpse about what we discussed there. So I'm going to go ahead and breeze right through the information, and if you all have any questions at the end, feel free to contact me via email, give me a call on my plan hour, whatever you'd like to do to communicate with me. So let's get started by talking about what Ohana is. Ohana is the class theme for 2017-2018. It is the Hawaiian word for family. Another word for Ohana would be community. We treat each other like a family here, and each class is based on high expectations and treating others with respect. That's what Ohana is all about. And I do treat my students like my family away from home. It builds just a closer bond with good camaraderie. And finally, I do have a picture of my real family at home I would love to share with you. This is my beautiful wife, my two lovely boys there. These guys are kindergarten and first grade, if you can believe that. They're getting big on me there, and that's me at the St. Louis Zoo. Looks like we're in a big bird's nest there. So, talking about Common Core curriculum, this is what I will be teaching your sons and daughters this year. Broken into 3 categories: reading, writing, and speaking. Yes, your kids will be required to speak and give presentations in language arts. We'll begin the year by doing some short stories, and following that we will do some whole class novels. Those are Freak the Mighty, A Long Walk to Water, and The Outsiders. We also do a unit in the spring called Literature Circles, where your child will get to select one of these 4 lovely books to read in a small group. And Stargirl and Tangerine, they are right on grade level. I do have a lower grade level book, which is My Louisiana Sky. And then finally, my above grade level book for the gifted learners is The Giver. So I think that your child should be able to find one of those 4 books to tailor straight to their needs of where their reading level is. Moving on, I do use a weighted grading scale. Please don't let this scare you. It's divided basically into 4 categories: homework, speaking, reading, and writing. Homework is right here. It's a little 10% chunk of my grade. It's small. Okay, that's actually district mandated. I cannot charge more than 10% for any homework. Secondly, another small category here, the 10% right here, is speaking. So speaking projects would fall into that category. The big 2 right here, reading right here and writing right here, they're going to make up the majority of my grade in language arts. So those are the 2 categories that you really want to focus on. Communication with parents is vital, and I do need your guys' help from home to communicate here to school, and we're going to work together as a team to get your children on board with what's going on here. I do help by sending out progress reports via email. I try to communicate with parents that way. You should also look at Parent View, and your child should be using Student View, and they should be able to show you how to do that. Finally, an awesome tool for students is Google Classroom. Here they can see the weekly schedule and find copies of assignments there. Would you mind if I showed you my Google Classroom real quickly? Let's just go ahead and put it up on the screen. I'm going to find it right here. Okay, so this happens to be 6th hour. And what I've done here is I've already actually put some documents on the screen here. I put my syllabus on there right here. I put the rules and procedures on there. I have a class survey that I asked the kids to do, and then likewise the schedule for the week with all the homework that's listed there. So if kids get on Google Classroom, they can get on this at home and see everything they need to know. Let's get back to the PowerPoint here. So we finished with Google Classroom. You can also sign up for texting from Miss Savadas. She does text out the homework on a daily basis, and if you want to get on that texting list, you can talk to her about that. Finally, you can likewise check your students' agenda. Some might use a paper copy, and others might use something called the My Homework app on their iPad. So you'll ask your son or daughter which one they're using there. Okay, I want to tell you about 3 different things I'm going to be using this year, and I think this is going to be incredible. YouTube, Seesaw, and Edpuzzle, they will all be digital ways for your child to grow in my classroom. First of all, my YouTube channel, I use it for flipped learning and for audiobooks. Let's go ahead and show you that right now. I'm going to click on this, and my YouTube channel is right here. It's called Mr. Daniel's Classroom. And if you go to playlist right here, look at all the different playlists I had for you. Let's say we're reading Ricky Tikki Tavi and you would like the audio for that. So I click on Ricky Tikki right there. Parts 1, 2, and 3 are ready to go. I'm not going to click on the link there, but if I was going to, that would actually bring up, why don't we go ahead and do that? Let's just click on it and it would show me the audiobook is playing for me right there. So if your child struggles with reading, they like hearing the audio, that's a way you can do that. I likewise have other videos on there that they would watch for homework, that they can come back and learn something from me and then come back and practice it the next day. That's called flipped learning. So looking forward to seeing that this year. Another thing that I will be using is called Seesaw. And I use that for showcasing student projects to parents and to other classes. It's kind of the way it was described for me last spring when I learned about Seesaw was like a Facebook for students. And it's going to be educational, it's safe, and you'll be able to see some of your children's projects that way. I think that's wonderful. Finally, Edpuzzle for homework videos. What I do there is I put the videos, record the videos, and then I add questions to them. And they're going to check for understanding midway through the videos, maybe 2 or 3 questions that they'll be answering. And that'll just help for homework knowledge there. So look forward to seeing all of those this school year. One last thing, I do require students to write incomplete sentences. So text message language, let's leave that out of Mr. Daniel's class. I say turn on your grammar switch. You know, you got to have capital letters, punctuation, subject, predicate, all that good stuff there. Questions, please ask. There is my email address, cdanielsit@theschools.org. I would love to communicate with you about anything that you have a question about. Well, I do believe that's about all we had for today. Thank you so much for listening to me here on YouTube, and I hope you and your child have a wonderful, wonderful year in the 2017-2018 school year. Thank you so much, and God bless.